Onondaga County District Attorney William Fitzpatrick closed the case on the Bernie Fine investigation today. Despite being able to take their games inside for the winter, golfers still rather come out here as soon as possible. There's a lot of excitement here in the room behind me and a whole lot of cameras as well as Chandler Jones awaits to be drafted here tonight. Now moving to a team that's done anything but struggle this season. The Syracuse Orange have passed every test so far in the non-conference slate, but as finals week wraps up, SU with possibly its most tricky test yet. And now anybody that knows the Jones family knows there's three big name Joneses. Who's the best athlete of the three, and you, John and Art? So as you can tell, it's a little loud right behind me. That's because we're about ready to shoot off some N16s. We come to you from UFC Fan Fest. Get ready for UFC 145, where Johnny Jones will look to defend his title against Rashad Evans. And while back in Binghamton, John Jones is the hometown favorite. Here in Atlanta, it's a little bit more split. There's a lot to be thankful for at this house in Conklin. Go! They just have a little different way of showing it.
Oh, I need time! I need time!
And while playing football on Thanksgiving isn't anything new, this family doesn't cut any corners when it comes to what they call the classic.
Classic!
My wife and I have two big families, and we wanted to, with everyone in town, we wanted to have something special that we could do some activity. We're all active, and we'd like to have, a good time, and football was a perfect, perfect thing for that.
10 years ago, Todd Carriam decided to get the family together for a game. But at that point, there were no shirts and no substitutions.
We probably started with about 10.
But it's turned into more than just your friendly Thanksgiving morning football game.
It's incredible. This is the Super Bowl of small backyard football games Thanksgiving morning in Conklin.
On the line, the chance to relive the ups.
That's a catch.
Downs. Oh! And do a little smack talk.
Right through the Christmas season.
As the turkey hits the table later on.
Every year, there's a lot of bickering about who scored what the final score is. At dinner, we do have some squabbling about who won the game, all that good stuff. Yet the anticipation and intensity all leads to...
It hurts. Every year I feel like there's another muscle that hurts, and I think that every one of these guys out here, regardless of age, can say the same thing.
Family, football, and food is what Thanksgiving's all about, but here in Conklin, the bragging rights don't hurt either. For Fox 40 News, I'm Travis Eldridge. Happy Thanksgiving. And with that, the youngest of the Jones brothers became the first Broome County player to be selected in the first round of the NFL Draft. But while that moment was the moment everyone was waiting for, the entire night was a celebration for Endicott's most athletic family.
Big day, huh?
It started with excitement.
Chandler, potentially can be a first-round draft pick today. It's unbelievable.
Questions.
Don't know what team I'm going to play for.
And a whole lot of cameras. But as the group got settled in to watch the NFL Draft, Chandler wasn't expecting to be picked anywhere in the first round. Or so he says.
My mindset is that I'm going in the third round, to be honest with you. When I left, I had the impression that I was going to go in the third round. So, if my name gets called, it's going to be a shocking. Because if I do get called tonight, it'll be something shocking.
But for a family of 3 professional athletes, it was a moment to not only celebrate, but also just spend some time together around their busy schedules.
This is our Christmas, this is our Easter, this is our Thanksgiving, because we don't get to see each other. Either John's are training or Arthur's are training, or they're always away at games. And very seldom that we all get to come home together.
And while the group enjoyed each other's company, it was a similar sight all the way until just after 10 p.m.
Who was this?
On the phone, the Patriots, letting Chandler know that
with the 21st pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Chandler Jones.
he would be headed to New England, a night that was unbelievable for Chandler.
It's great. Everything's surreal. Right now, I feel like I'm still dreaming. My parents over there talking to the camera. My brother John's over here tweeting. Art's over there tweeting. And I don't know, maybe when I wake up tomorrow it'll hit me. Right now, I'm still like, is this really happening? Yeah.
Not to mention a moment his 2 older brothers certainly won't forget.
He's just always been a good person. So to see him here as a New England Patriot, it's just it's a testament that, you know, sometimes good things do happen to good people. And, you know, I'm just so proud of him as an older brother.
Entering today's series finale, the B-Mets were tied for the worst record in the Eastern League in one-run games. In fact, they may have forgotten how to win them. Their last one-run victory, April 7th against Akron. The weather not so nice then, much warmer and more pleasant today. Another near-perfect day for baseball. Derek Jeter in attendance. No, just a cute little kid. Meanwhile, top four runner takes off Juan Centeno's throw into left field. That allows Chris Rawl to score on the air just like that. It's 1-0 Harrisburg. Next inning, bases full of B-Mets. Reese Havens grounds into what looks like a double play. Sandy Leon's throw hits Havens in the head. Scary moment there. The throw allows Matt Dendecker to come in to score. Havens walks it off. He's a baseball player. He stays in the game. Bottom ninth now. 2 outs. Josh Rodriguez at the dish, and he delivers. Rawl can't handle it in right. That's it. That's all. That's your ball game. B-Mets win in walk-off fashion. A close win that was much needed for Binghamton.
We haven't been struggling. We haven't been getting the big hits when we needed them. But
2 schools, 0 losses against Section 4 teams, both coming within the Binghamton city limits. That sets the stage for what is considered by many the dream high school hoops matchup of the Southern Tier this season. Seton and Binghamton battling for the stacked crown tonight. And they do so in front of a huge crowd on the stage of the Event Center, where some may be playing their college ball in the next couple of years. First quarter, the Patriots setting the tone on both ends of the floor. Eric Edwards turns away Cole Smothers. And then on the offensive end, this time it's James Jackson knocking down the 3. Then in transition, Jackson finding Jamie Curtis. He's just so athletic. Check the hang time. Saints forced to call a timeout after BHS opens the game on a 10-0 run. Finally, after the timeout, Seton gets it going. John Armstrong, the mid-range jumper, cuts it to an 8-point game, but Binghamton just a beast. KJ Rose defines Eric Edwards. Binghamton led by 13 after 1, and they go on to cruise from there. 65-41, Binghamton takes the stat championship. Now in the opener, the Lady Pats had all they could handle from the Yellow Jackets. Oneonta, third quarter, Mariah Ruff and the Yellow Jackets up by 8, make it 11 with that 3. Ruff dominating, but BHS makes a run. Tiana Mills is Binghamton's star all season. She knocks down the 3 from behind the arc. Binghamton down 9. Now in the fourth, down 4. Mills does it again. The 3 brings the Pats within 1. Down 2 now with 20 seconds to go. Binghamton can't find Tiana Mills. Instead, they find Alexis Esworthy. She had 8 points, none bigger than those. 51-50 Binghamton. One last chance. Ruff blocked by Esworthy. Binghamton shockingly behind Esworthy's clutch 3, able to come back and win their 3rd straight stack championship.
Wasn't supposed to go to Lexi, but she, the fact that she give her credit enough to step up there and shoot it, and she knew that we needed a shot. She stepped up and knocked it down.
That was the biggest shot ever that I've ever taken. I'm still shaking from it, but it was thanks to my team the whole time. They pulled through at the end for us too, so I couldn't have done it without them.
Now both teams wait for the Section 4 playoffs to start up this week. Most teams will be starting play on Tuesday night. Well, it's been a rough season for the B-Sens, and as of late, things have only gone worse. The B-Sens have lost 2 in a row and 7 of their last 8. Tonight, though, a game against Adirondack, a team Binghamton was 6-0 against. That was, of course, until tonight. Mike McKenna in goal for the B-Sens, and he would be a busy man tonight. Down 1-0 in the second. First shot stopped. You can't stop Derek Rent, though, there to finish it off. Tie game on his 6th of the year. But we stay tied thanks to the play of Mike McKenna. He had 50 saves. Yes, 5-0 on the night. 93 total shots on the game, but only 2 go in, so we go to a shootout. Still 0-0. Pat Canoni stoned by Michael Layton. Stays 0-0. Next up, Denny Amell, and he puts it past the keeper, Mike McKenna. 1-0 Adirondack. Later on in the shootout, Rob Bortson up for the Phantoms, and he'd slip it past Mike McKenna for the game winner. Your game score, 2-1. Phantoms win in a shootout.